everyone, it's me, the Talking Figure, here to talk about the next episode of Yashahime Half Demon Princesses. So, we got to see a character from the original show, SHIORI. I was looking at her, I'm like, why does this girl seem so familiar? And when Moroku started talking to her, I figured out why, because she was from the original series. I was like, she looks so familiar. Wait, and I was like, oh yeah, she is from the original series. I kind of forgot she existed. But that's okay. It's like, that's okay. She did exist, and that's kind of cool. It's kind of a nice little callback there. I was like, that's cool. I like that. You know, we get to see her again, and she's doing fine. Her mom is dead, though, and I guess her dad is alive, question mark. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, but yeah, so that was really interesting, and that we got to learn more about, the backstory for Setsuna, and that's kind of cool. That's pretty cool, actually. I was like, okay, let's learn about her, and I was generally intrigued. So now we know how Moroku sealed her demon powers, and you know, all that stuff, and it's cool. It's great. It's cool. I was kind of hoping maybe we could have like had her actually go talk to SHIORI, but that's not really the point, you know. It's like she's been going there for a while to make sure that nobody gets hurt. And I'm like, that's nice. It's very interesting, though, that Jokin was the one, like, I'm assuming Shishomaru had him do this, but it was very interesting that Jokin was the one that got her out of the forest and everything, and I was like, is this thing talking, like the two-headed dragon thing? I was like, oh no, it's Jokin. I was like, since when could this thing talk? But no, it was actually just Jokin. I was like, okay, I was like, wait a second, that thing can't talk. Also, if you guys like to support me and support the channel, there's a Patreon link down in the description. It is gacha related. Also, if you check it out, there's any tier you donate to that gets you access to my Discord server. Go look at it. Anyway, so it's going to be very interesting where we go from that, because it's like this nice little backstory episode. The little moment between Setsuna and Toa where they were like, after she told the story, that was cute. I was like, oh, sisters, oh, that's kawaii, kawaii ne. But oh man, I mean, it's a good backstory. I was like, that's a good backstory episode, and it had some nice little action scenes in there. That was a good episode. See, that's what we want. Like, last week sucked. This week, good episode. I liked this episode. This was very, very good. We got some callbacks. We got some new information. Good. This is what we like to see. Last week, I can see why people would have been mad. Well, I was mad about last week's episode. Last week's episode shouldn't have even existed, but okay. Next episode, though? Riku coming in, saying hello, and telling some stuff about things and whatnot. So that's gonna be interesting. Like his master, which I assume is, you know, our big villain for this, you know, part and everything, and then whatever, I don't know, but he called it a date with Toa. Excuse me, sir, you can start hitting on her. Like, he had his like hand on the back of her head, sorta, and like he was leaning in. I'm like, yo, dude, okay, gonna start hitting on her, okay. I don't know if I get behind this ship yet, because I think you're evil, but I also don't know if you're evil. I need Riku to explain himself. I need him to tell us, like, are you evil? Are you, like, the second big bad here? Or are you just, what's his deal? Next week, I need him to tell me what his deal is, because I don't understand what his deal is. I'm like, bruh, explain yourself. Like, bruh, but, oh, man, but this week, you know, this week had good animation too. I was very genuinely surprised at how good the animation was this week, considering, but again, the budget, because last week they're like, yeah, we don't need to spend budget on this episode, but then you're also thinking like, then why did you make it? Why did you make this episode? I guess to say, but I don't know. Last week sucked. This week was pretty pog, but, jeez, I am very interested to see where Riku is going to tell us next week. I want the next episode now. But as for this episode, you know, no Moroha at all in this episode, which kind of sucked. I was like, oh, and it looks like Moroha won't be in the next episode either, which is kind of sad. I mean, she might be in it, but maybe for like 5 seconds. Ugh. But, oh well. Now, when Moroku was putting the seal on that Naginata, Naginata is also my favorite Japanese weapon, not gonna lie. I just really like it ever since I played Persona 3 and Portable, and the female protagonist uses Naginata as her weapon. Blech. But anyway, I was like, okay, so the seal that he used, like slay your parents and stuff, like, that was just words, right? Like, because there's no way that these two girls, Toa and Setsuna, will ever kill their dad. There's no way, right? Because that's not happening. That's never happening. One, because of how powerful he is, and two, I don't think they'd want to, and also, I don't, like, because again, the end goal here is to get our parents back, right? Like, I mean, yes, you know, Toa wants to get Setsuna's memories back, but within doing that, we should be able to get all the parents back. Right? Right. And when, come on, somebody tell Morha about her parents. Oh my gosh, like, I'm waiting for it. When's it gonna happen? Oh, it's gonna drive me insane. But, oh well, I guess. Oh gosh, like, with how many episodes are left? Like, we're like, what? There's 25, I think, and we're at 20 now, so, like, what? Only a few left, and it's like, come on, man. We need to get the plot kind of moving, which just seems like what next episode is going to be, because, I mean, come on. Unless they plan to do more seasons. And now, if they plan to do more seasons, I can understand why they're taking their time. But I don't think they are. I think they're going to wrap this up, or try to wrap this up within the next few episodes, but I'm not the animation people, I'm not the director and all that stuff, I have no say in it, but if I did, I'd say, hey, let's get the plot moving if we're gonna end this in the next few episodes, because, oh boy, we only have a limited amount of time, so better get this done. Yikes. But I am worried where this is going, in a way, because I'm like, well, I mean, there's things and stuff happening, but at the same time, I'm not too worried about it. It's just we spent so much time doing useless stuff sometimes that I'm like, why is this happening? Like, this episode wasn't useless. This is a pretty good, solid episode as to explain some stuff and whatnot, and it's fine. Next week, we need heavy, hard plot moving forward. Immediately. Like, else it looks like Toa's gonna get back into her human form, which is gonna be interesting. Why does her hair get longer, though? Like, usually the hair color just changes. Inuyasha did it, Shiori did it, but no, for Toa it changes and gets slightly longer. Like, why? Why? I don't understand exactly why it does that, but whatever, I guess. Whatever. Oh, jeez. But it's gonna be a good episode next week. What did you guys think of this episode? Did you enjoy it? I enjoyed this episode. I was like, oh, this is a good episode. I like this one. This one's good. This is a good egg. This is a good one. But not much else to say about this episode, really. There's a lot that happened, but it's like, you know, it's self-explanatory, so it's good, and it's great, and I like it, and it was Pog. It would have been nice if Setsuna could have saw her old demon friends, but, you know, it's okay, it's fine. It's Daijobu, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, jeez. Next week, though, I really need Riku to explain himself, because, like, this dude, what is your deal? I don't understand what his deal is. He makes no sense to me. I'm like, bruh, you are the weirdest thing that this show has. I need you to explain yourself, and are you gonna hit on Toa or not? And not much else to say. I will see you guys in the next video, let's play, whatever I do next is. Until then, farewell!